We are gonna make it. Win the prize and take it. We are gonna make it.
Hi everyone, wagwan, and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, we will be making an easy tube bodycon gathered ruche dress, or you can call it the Kylie Jenner's bodycon ruche dress. To make this dress, you'll need 1 yard of 4-way stretch fabric, 1/4 inch of elastic, a scissors, chalk, your pins, a tape measure, ruler, and a bodycon dress for your pattern. Let's get into it. The measurement for this fabric that I will be using is 62 inches by 33. So fold that in half and then you're going to put down your bodycon dress. I will be using 53 inches for the length of my dress. The rest of it I will use as a lining for the top part of my dress. So we're going to cut pretty close because this is a 4-way stretch fabric and it's really stretchy and we want that bodycon look, so we will be cutting pretty close. After done cutting, this is how it should look, like so. Now to cut out our lining, we will just use the top of our dress and place the rest of the 9 inches that's left off the 62 inches right at the top, and then we'll just give one cut just like so. That's it. To get the gathering in the middle of the dress, I will use my ruler as a guide to make sure I get an even half. So I want it to be in the exact middle of the fabric. As you can see, I use pins as my guide. For some reason, my white chalk is not showing too well on this fabric. So the same thing you do for the front, make sure you do it at the back. Now that we are done pinning or marking our fabric to show the center for the front and the back, we will place our elastic at the top part of our dress and we will bring it over to the sewing machine and start gathering. Same thing we do for the front, we do for the back. Make sure when you are gathering, you pull your elastic as far as you can and gather. So like this, gathers. So we don't pull our fabric, we only pull our elastic. So the more gather you want, the tighter the pull. Okay, let's go sew. So we will start by stretching our elastic. Stretch it really far to how much gather you want. So this is how I stretch mine. Right there, and look, it goes all the way up here, so it's half the way to here, and then you sew. Make sure that you are using a zigzag stitch. So we are done sewing the front and the back now, and this is how they look. So I gather mine a little more at the bottom of the front, so I tag on my elastic really tight to give me this look. So the front part at the bottom here has more gather than anywhere else. So now that we are done doing the center of our dress at the back and the front, we will put these together and pin and do the same as we did with the elastic also for the sides. When you're done sewing all sides, this is exactly how it should look. There it is. So let us turn it over on the right side now. There it is. There it is, beautiful. Now we will add the lining on the inside. I sewed this side down already, so we will keep it on the wrong side, and with the right side of the top part of the dress, we will push this on the inside like so. So when you do it like that, see, both right sides are facing each other. And then pin. So I decided to add straps to my dress. Maybe someone would rather to have straps than just the tube top. So the measurement for this is 10 by 3. And after I was done sewing down, I used my looper here to turn it on the right side. So I will show you how to place your straps onto your dress. This is the front part of my dress. So I'll take a strap and I will place it under the lining like so. So here's a strap right here poking out. You'll use a pin and you'll pin it in place. And for the other one, you do the same thing. And you pin it in place, and then you turn it to the back. And you do the same. Put it in, you pin it in place, and the same for the next one. You put it in and you pin it in place. If you are going to wear this as a tube top, I recommend that you use an elastic to place at the top. You're not going to stretch it. Just put the elastic above your bust area. Do not stretch. This will help it to not fall off easily or say run down. It will keep the tube top snatched to your chest. So let's go sew. Now that we are done sewing the straps and the lining to the top part of our dress, we will place it on the inside like so. So this is how it should look. In order for our lining not to move when we are wearing our dress, at the end of our lining, we will place it on the side of the dress and we will sew. You can end stitch if you want to. So that will keep your lining in place when you're wearing your dress. Also, we will go and hem the end of our dress and we are done.
it.